Alright, so I just got a new to me Craftsman table saw. I upgraded. This is a little bit bigger saw than I had. It's a belt drive motor, not a direct drive motor. 1 horsepower motor. Guy was just wanting to get rid of it cheap. I couldn't pass it up, so I bought this. I still need to sell my Craftsman, vintage Craftsman 10-inch direct drive saw. But this thing was super heavy. It's got the cast iron from here to here. It's got the stamped steel wings on it. Excuse me. And the guy that had it, he filled them under these wings with some 3/4 plywood or something. They've got a wood backing under them just to give them a little bit of weight. So I mean, the saw is in great shape. I couldn't pass it up, but it was super heavy to move around. And I had built a retractable caster system for my direct drive saw, and it was a little flimsy. I used 2-inch casters, and I don't know, it worked to get it moved around the shop, but it was a little rickety at times. I went with a different setup this time. I found kind of this design on, I think, Lumberjocks. I think I've seen a YouTube video about it as well, something similar. But it's basically just a frame around the base of the saw. In the corners, you can see I just used 1x material cut on 45 miters that span the corners. The saw legs actually sit on those 1x's. The 1x's are screwed into this 2x4 frame. In here, you can kind of see this 2x4 cross piece that comes across. This is what actually lifts the saw. I've got some boards in here. I'll get a little closer up here in a second, but I've got some boards in here. I went with 3-inch casters this time. And then they're just old leftover hinges, door hinges, screwed to this 2x4 frame. I've got a 1x that comes through this direction. And then I kind of cut a big slot in this 2x4 just to allow this 1x to fit into. And it's basically a lever action. As you push this 2x4 down, it forces the casters down, lifts the saw up. On the side over here, I've just got a little catch, little bungee cord on it just to keep it where it pops back forward. It's real easy to lift and maneuver. 1 foot, just all the way down. Oh, it didn't catch. My foot was in the way. So it catches, and then it's turns real easy. Rolls around the shop real easy. To drop it back down, just a foot on the release, drops it down, and my garage floor is unlevel, but the saw is sturdy if I had a level surface. I'm going to get in a little closer, get some better details here. Alright, got a little extra added light. Here, sitting on the side of the saw, this would be the right side of the saw if you were facing it. You can see my little catch mechanism. I've just got a little scrap 2x4 piece as a stop block. Hole drill diagonal through this little catch piece. Bungee cord looped around. I just used what I had laying around. This is 2x4. There's 3-inch caster. I just lined them up with the hinges here. These are just old hinges off some doors. Get down here, you can see the groove that I cut in the bottom of the 2x4. Dimension wise, you know, it's all going to be dependent on the size of your legs. Mine is 32.5 from this point to this point. My cross pieces were 25 inches. And then like this guy and that guy, it was all just what I had laying around. Just used a disc sander to, you can see I rounded that end just made it nice and smooth so it would turn or just kind of slide on there, and it works great. The saw is really heavy, but I mean it moves it around great. So, see if I can get a first person view on operating that. That's it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Try to answer as best as I can. I'm really, really happy with it. Thanks for watching.